I have found quite possibly the worst bizarre YouTube channel that has ever existed. I know I say this basically every week, but no. This is actually the one. Now, obviously, to grow on YouTube, there's a lot of exploits people use. For example, they become shorts merchants, right? They just constantly upload short form content because most people are mobile users. They won't watch an entire YouTube video. They'll be too busy scrolling IG Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, whatever. But this channel is, it came up in my recommended, suggested for me, and many other people apparently as well. So just to give some context how fast this channel is blowing up, one of their most recent videos has got 4 million views and it hasn't even been a day. I cannot think of a single person that could rack up that many views in a day that isn't Mr. Beast. Now you're probably thinking, how are they blowing up? How are they getting so many views? How are they getting like hundreds of thousands of subs? Now, what I'm going to do is show you the oldest videos that this account has made, right? So again, like the views, they're not that great. Some of them not even breaking 1,000 views. You've got Africa, dance, forestry, traditional African cultural. So if you look at the channel, it's basically just, exploring culture. There'll be people dancing. It'll be people showing off their art, their makeup as well. And you think, okay, I don't really understand the problem here. Maybe people just enjoy this content. What I'm going to do now is show you a screenshot of some of the most recent content that they have posted. You might notice, clicking on this image, most of it is blurred. There's a very good reason for that, by the way, an incredibly good reason. This video here, at the time of recording, 14 hours ago, had 2.5 million views. It's now on 4 million views. I don't even know if I can explain the image to you. It's basically 5 black women and 1 white woman, and they are completely naked. Like, I'm talking the whole shebang, everything out. And also on top of that as well, it's AI generated. It's not even a real picture. And then here as well, this thumbnail, which obviously I can't show. Notice how every thumbnail that's blurred out in this segment are the ones that have the most amount of views. Basically because they are just getting pictures, usually AI generated, of women that are just completely naked. So now you might be thinking to yourself, okay, so they've got so many views because people want a goon. That's probably the case, I won't even lie. But then when you go on to the actual content, this is one of the videos here, it's nothing to do with that. It's absolutely nothing. And then you can see as well, and this bit kills me, right? Look at the dislike ratio. I know, we all make the cope. It's not actually accurate because it's basically people that have the plugin. And the comments are turned off as well. There were a lot of gooners here. A lot of gooners that were very, very disappointed, I'm assuming. And then you've got this video as well here, which obviously I'm going to blur out as well. Cute ladies at nature. The thumbnail, by the way, is 3 women that are AI generated, just completely naked. Right, that's an Australian ad. That is not the video. Shut up, man. I'm not buying your products, man. So this is it. This is the entire video. It has nothing to do with the thumbnail. Nothing. And you can tell from the dislikes, people are very, very annoyed by this. They clearly wanted some kind of like goon material. The latest video, it's a bit of a flopper. It only got 500,000 views so far in 14 hours. Horse riding in nature. Again, the thumbnail is a woman that is AI generated. I cannot show the image, but I can tell because she's basically got no torso and is 90% legs. And again, like you go on it and it's just, horse riding in nature. That's it. Seems to be a pretty wholesome video. So now I have genuinely no idea how this channel is blowing up as quick as it is. It is pulling in like almost Mr. Beast on a bad day numbers of views at the minute. But one thing I have noticed is YouTube has probably noticed and seemed to have cracked down on it a little bit because this thumbnail here, if you notice, it used to be 5 black women and 1 white woman, all naked together, AI generated. It's now been replaced with what the actual thumbnail from the video is. Now, my game theory behind this is there's probably someone that is running this account. He might be a little bit, let's say, sex deprived. And he, unfortunately, it seems that AI content has now infested Africa as well. So obviously, whoever's running the account, he's probably typed in big booby woman naked, please. And then it's done it. and they've basically used it and put it as all the thumbnails. But like I'm not even annoyed that YouTube isn't taking this down. It's more the fact that they are actually like, if these videos are monetized, they are making like tens of thousands of dollars from just shooting very short videos, because they are getting like 5 million views, some of them. You can even see here, like people on Reddit are complaining about it, like on the YouTube subreddit. YouTube just recommended me this. I was recommended this as well. I was recommended this. You know how like when you type something in on YouTube and it basically says to you, you know, it'll give like 5 videos of what the result you wanted could possibly be. And then it just gives up and it just recommends you random garbage, being like, people also watch this. That's what it came up for me. It said people also watched. Also, I do want to say Reddit moment here, Reddit moment. Someone here was like complaining about 4 hours ago saying, so this happened to me as well. Like I'm not the only one. Also, it's clickbait. Sadly. Notice, holy Redditor. Sadly, by the way, look at this. In the past 30 days alone, they have got 28 million views. And then they got 72,000 subscribers in the past 30 days. Now, I know Social Blade, you have to give it a bit of a wide berth because it's not always accurate, especially with how YouTube kind of locked down its analytics and stuff. But like, dude, if this is anywhere near true, they could be making, like, if it's monetized, they could be making $100,000 a month just from like having AI gooner thumbnails. I like this, by the way. Today alone, they have had 13,000 subscribers. So these are people that came to Goon, they were disappointed, and then they probably hit subscribe, just hoping that in the future there might be some Goon material for them. Now, what I've noticed about this channel as well is like, if you sort from the most popular videos, there's no actual like Gooner AI thumbnails. This one got changed, but what I think has happened is they've probably been using the AI thumbnails for a while now of just like, you know, naked women. Now, there is one here that I've had to blur. It doesn't seem to be AI, but it is just complete nudity. Notice the amount of views. You click on it and, you know, it's the same video. It's just like, you know, a bunch of girls eating watermelon, you know, by like a waterfall or something. I just like the fact that AI has gotten so bad and clickbait has gotten so bad that it has even infested this like African YouTube channel, because they realize, wait a minute, if we show what's actually happening in the video, no one actually cares. But if we put like big mommy milker, you know, women that are AI generated, millions of views, millions of views. I might start doing this. Honestly, when I release the Fear and Hunger video, I'm not going to make it the main 4 characters. I'll probably just have Das the Knight just completely naked, because apparently you can get away with it now. Apparently. I mean, the amount of times that they've done this as well is absolutely wild. Like usually what would happen if you did something like that, YouTube wouldn't demonetize you. They would literally give you like a strike. Well, I think it's a warning initially. It's like, okay, you slipped up, buddy. Don't use any AI porn again. But, you know, if you keep doing it, you'll keep getting more strikes and then you can't upload. But it seems like this channel keeps being caught and then they, you know, remove the thumbnail. But by then, at that point, enough people have clicked on it. They've already got the views. They've already got the ad revenue if the channel is monetized. Because again, I'm clicking on these videos and I am getting ads. I literally am getting ads. I mean, if anything, this reminds me of, and this is like an old head bit, the video reply girls. This was a feature that YouTube had. Like, I think it's probably going back about 7 to 10 years ago at this point. You would upload a video and then below people could reply to your video. And what happened is women would hijack this, usually by having their thumbnail being them with like, you know, their milkers, their big juicy mommy milkers, you know, just like cropped in the thumbnail. So people, gooners, would see it when they scroll down and they're like, oh, booby. Oh, I click on video now for booby. Obviously, the problem with anything like that is saturation. Once enough people do that, eventually everyone gets sick of it. And then YouTube eventually pulled the video reply section off entirely, like the same way that they got rid of annotations as well. I mean, you can see here, like, here's a good example of like reply girls. And this is like, you know, going back very, very long time ago. And you can see like RE Facebook parenting. And it's like, you can't even see her face. You just see the cleavage. Her name was literally the reply girl. What? God, oh, look at old YouTube, man. Pets and animals, science and technology, people at God. That is, wow, that is like, that's probably only about 10 years old. That looks prehistoric. Dude, you can see this in the sidebar. RE, spread your legs. New sexy shirts to XD. XD, Rufflemau, Lamau. RE, things that ruin Thanksgiving, important announcements. Like, look at this, dude. They're not even trying to hide it. Like, this is old YouTube, by the way. This is like, probably back then you had like a third of the people using the internet back then, or like a quarter as many people use the internet nowadays. That's nearly 1 million views. That's north of 1 million views. That's 670,000 views. Like, for back then on YouTube in 2011, God, that's well over 10 years ago. But like that's incredible views. I know this is a bit of a weird video, a bit of a ranty, rambly kind of video. I just thought it was really funny to go over because it shows that time is a complete flat circle. Minecraft, it becomes big, then it dies, then it comes back, reborn as a phoenix. And it now seems that we've got people using, you know, certain images of women online to get you to click on the video. So it just shows, like, you try to get rid of something, you try to like kind of stamp it out into oblivion, and it just gets reborn or mutated into something else incredibly bizarre. Also, I do want to say, by the way, this video, the African thing, I'm really sorry. I don't know what Giat Masai is, but I just read that as Giat. I'm broken. I'm mind broken. My brain is just full of buzzwords.